I don't know where my chapstick at. My lips dry. Hey Cheryl, how are you? You good? Mm. Hey Sarah. Hey T. I don't go to sleep. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Hey Terrell, how you doing, buddy? Thank you. Hey Marilyn, Ruth, how y'all doing? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, or anybody that has had to play a mother role. Happy Mother's Day. Hey Blessed B, y'all doing all right? Thank you. How y'all feeling? I's tired, Jan. I so tired. Hey Terrell. Pulling through. Well, I play. I'll not play. I hope you feel better, blessed one. My mom in heaven, she was an evangelist, woman of God. Praise God. No, I did not cook. That's a long story. But hey. Hey, Desiree, how are you? Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Cassandra. Happy Mother's Day. No, today is our last day of the meet and greet. We will all check out tomorrow. We will meet up sometime tomorrow to say our goodbyes. M&D Nation, thank you and happy Mother's Day. We went to eat today. We went shopping. We went to the beauty supply store. We went to my mom's house and we were there for about 4 hours. We lost track of time. They had so much fun at my mom's. Oh, it's getting bigger. Oh, my word. Thank you, Lord, for healing. Yeah. So after that, we came back. Yeah, I'm sleeping now. Oh, same here, Cassandra. We had a really good time. I did. We, who y'all? We had a really good time when we went to eat. We even had a come to Jesus meeting in the bathroom. Okay, it started at the table and ended up in the bathroom. Then it was back to the table. Hey, El Toro, how are you? Any more cooking videos coming soon? Maybe. I got to recuperate from this weekend. I did a lot of walking. What we ate today, we ate at Metro Diner. So some of us had chicken and waffles. I had the Philly cheesesteak. Hey, Dewana, how are you? We ate out. I'm doing really good. I sleepy. Um, we danced. Hey, Rain. Hey, Smiley Boo. Thank you, baby. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Whether you had a child or you raised somebody's child. Hey, Tamika. You sleeping too? You can't sleep? That the Philly cheesesteak at Metro Diner was so good, y'all. Oh, we really did. And her missionary sisters, don't pray and ask the Lord to help you, El Toro. You're lonely. Well, baby, when I tell y'all, this hotel is lit this weekend. It's people sis everywhere, cause the Funk Fest was in town. When I tell you they out and about, and it's prom time, so several schools were having proms, other events. It just was busy. And so last night we went to the landing and we hung out for a little while. We were trying to find something to eat. Both nights we were struggling to find something to eat because we hung out so long, had such a good time that we would lose track of time, and just about all the restaurants will be closing. And the same with tonight. So tonight we had garlic crabs. We started out. Oh, we were by the pool. Hey Brenda, I just steamed a bucket of Vienna beef. Yeah, what's that? Oh, be careful in the hotels. Yeah, you have to be careful everywhere you go. I told Asmara now about you cooking liver. About she saying she don't know how to cook it. Oh, okay. We did have a good time. We had a laugh and good time. We did. Tell Sugarfoot you said hi. Sugarfoot is knocked out sleep. Oh, for Italian beef. Okay, hey Nettie. We Hey Tawana. How are you? Is it Tiwana Johnson? I'm great. I'm sleepy. How are you guys? How was your day? Tomorrow is the last day of meet and greet. Baby, are you thinking about cooking oxtails tomorrow and greens and potato salad? You don't know? Hey, Juanita. You can buy at Walmart. So good. Oh, okay. That sounds good. Ain't they a mess? We trying to see if we gonna have energy enough to be doing all that cooking tomorrow. Cause I plans to go get all the way in the bed. LaQuisha, how are you? Y'all, my feet hurt and I'm just laying here. I mean, seriously. They hurt. Teresa says she invited herself over for some greens and oxtails. If we had the energy to cook them bad boys. I'm craving some neck bones. Been a while since I had them. That sounds good. I do have neck bones home in the cabinet. Hey, Christy, how are you? Soak them in some Epsom salt. I have to soak them when I get home. I'm inviting myself over for some greens. Oh, she said it again, Teresa. No, we had the meet and greet was this weekend. Yeah, we did not have a plan, but we had a good time. No matter what the opposition was, we still had a good time. We didn't let it put a total damper on the situation, you know. But sit on the side of the tub, run some warm water in the tub. Okay, we didn't. We had a good time. I took them to the beauty supply store that I like to go to, and they gave them 10% off for anything that they get in the store. Use a bowl. Hey, Shirley. The one by our house. Did you guys get a chance to get on the trolley? Yeah, we got on the trolley. Yeah, we had a 3-day meet and greet. Well, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will depart on Sunday. I woke up with you. Now it seems I'm going to bed. Oh, well, thank you for joining us, Punkin. Yeah, the whole family is here. Ashley, Darian, Janae, Jalen, Mia, Corey, Sugarfoot. They have their own room, and so me and Daddy have our own room. They had a, what was that, baby? The double queen suite. Is that what they called it? The Yeah, it was a double queen deluxe suite or something like that. So I had I had got them a room there. Well, Daddy paid for that, and then we have our own room, and they had about, oh, excuse me, y'all. Good night, sweets. Okay, Cassandra. God bless you, Pumpkin. When I travel, I hit up thrift shops in the city. I mean, found a Louis V purse, original in California, once for $5. Hey sis, how you doing, cowboy? Hey Pinky baby. Well, I'm jealous because I get no love anymore. The devil is a lie. You do get love. If I, it don't mean I have to comment on every video, do I? But you do get love. Just like I gets in the bed at night sometimes and I put my earphones on and I just watch videos. We did record. It was live. We did some of the live. You have to go back and look at my last two videos. We did some, but not a lot. No, everybody's not gone. They still here. We just in our rooms right now. Whose house sitting? Jesus. Jesus and my neighbor. I went by there today and checked the mail and got this dress because I was so hot I was sweating. Yeah, it was good. Thank you, Desiree. Happy Mother's Day. I didn't really look at it. I think it was the light bill and something else. I left home. Yep, the Lord and the security. Thank you, Christy Boo. Huh? Yeah, God got it. Shoot. I walked in there, it felt so good because it was so hot outside. It was so hot. It was what, 90 what today? It was 92. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you, Crystal. Hi, Brian and Lupe. How you doing? Cold and rainy in Chicago, and I think 70 degrees is hot. Shoot, we got a dry heat. It's not dry. It's humid. Corey is sleep child. He done played so today. Hey, Selena. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. We're good, Brian. I bet it was, Tamika. Is the air stirring? Yes, honey. It feels so delicious. But outside was another number. Right now it's cool outside. I don't mean like you need a jacket, but it's a breeze blowing. It feels real good. Y'all, I keep licking my lips because they dry. So look at my nail. I can't get it off. Isn't that awful? That hurts. Huh? It got caught on my clothes. You can't wait to move south? Okay. I hope you like the heat. The family's doing good. How are you? Yours. You and yours. So, mm. The meet and greet was great. You do? All right. It's cold where you are, Maryland. Oh, that's something on my camera. I was like, dog, do I have a bump on my eyelid? 42 years in Chicago is enough. You say that's the icing on the cake. So I had 3 cakes, 2 pound cakes, and a birthday cake. I had a 3 layer birthday cake Ashley had made for me. It was good. Oh, my husband. I'm gonna say this, y'all. Hey, little Tanya, thank you, Poikin. When I tell y'all, I was so proud to say that Galen was my husband. Okay, I'm gonna brag on him a minute. Not, it's not to make anybody feel bad, but just to see him, he did what he could to make my dreams come true. And I know it wasn't easy. I know it wasn't easy. And it wasn't just him by himself. It was the Lord working things out. No matter what type of opposition we faced, Galen kept encouraging me. He kept saying, baby, don't do this and don't do that. Just go and have a good time. Just go and have a good time. I got it. And I felt guilty because I know this was his only off day um, that he's had in 2 weeks of working doubles. And he spent it helping me or taking the load off of me so that I could have a good time. And I thought about him so much today because he would text me or, we stayed out. Hey, legal, you made a pound cake too, but it was just it was and I was sitting at the table at the restaurant and I didn't record it because um we were, some people were talking about personal things, you know what I mean? And even though, okay, thank you, Rain. And he did. And I know my kids missed me. Even though I was with them, I wasn't with them because my husband took the kids and they did whatever. And he allowed us to go and come as we pleased. And I know it wasn't easy for him. He is, and I thank him so much. It's neither one of us are perfect, but I do recognize how hard he worked, and I know he's tired. I know it took a toll on him. So I got to return the favor some kind of way. Not even the favor, but just the sacrifice. And he just, I got choked up talking about him. Just seeing how happy he was and how engaging he was to people. And oh my gosh, he was talking to everybody, and he was just, I didn't have to worry about whether my kids were eating. You got a sweet tooth? It just was, he was like, I got it, Teresa. Just go on. Sorry about that, y'all. Somebody tried to call. Cuz love his Risa. He's such a good husband and really blessed you with him. Thank you. I feel good to hear something good about a good man because I have heard so much negative things that can last a lifetime. You know what? It's easy to complain and say negative things, but um the hard part is giving props where it's due and not letting the negative or difficult times overtake you. Hi, answered. Your phone won't slide. Hold on. Hello. Hey. No. She don't know where she left it. It might be in. Was she in my car? It might be in my car. Who she rode with? know. We'll have to wait till they open. Well, if he found anything at the pool, they'll turn it in at the front desk, because it wasn't nobody up there but us at the end of the night. But I haven't seen it. All right. Okay. All right. Bye bye. So mama couldn't find her phone. I mean not her phone, her camera. Yeah. I was wondering had we seen it. Okay, but so yeah. I had to say that real quick, because sometimes I'm gonna tell you, I can go, and I don't know if I tell him enough how grateful I am and how thankful I am. I know days be hard, and um, taking care of a household and then trying to help me to do something like this. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. And I felt guilty. I really did. I felt a lot of guilt. I really did. I felt a lot of guilt. I was I was like, wow, this is a lot to ask my husband and my children to do for me. And the ladies that came, y'all, my children, I asked the Lord to bless. I have a prayer that I'm gonna put before him about my children, because I'm so grateful. I am. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm humbled. I'm in awe at my babies. And they were here. Even my son-in-law, he went and picked up the cake and brought it. I didn't get to see him, but it just little things of how people pull together to make something happen for you. And these ladies that traveled, I got to give them a shout out, because we had several come from Arkansas, from Louisiana, from Maryland, from South Carolina, from North Carolina, um, and I think that was it. But they traveled, they drove, they had to spend money on hotel rooms, expensive hotel rooms, and come to just like you hanging out with your girlfriend or your family or your cousin, because that's all we did. We didn't have anything planned out. It was what all we all came to do together is what we did. And they did the things that they could have done in their city, but like they said, we sat down and ate garlic crabs, and they all were like, I've never had anything like that. I've had some before, but they don't taste like that, you know? And it just, they made me feel um loved. I'm not gonna say special, but they made me feel loved. Um it just was, we laughed and we genuinely talked, and it was a hands-on kind of activity that they were not afraid to hug you. We were all hugging each other, we were leaning on each other, we were talking to each other, we fellowshiped and encouraged each other, we joked, we had each other's back. um when we went to eat last night, they tried to charge me almost $40 for just me and what I ate. And I was like, no, I'm not paying that, because that's not what I was told the meal cost. So it was a long story short. And they was like, you don't even have to say nothing. We got your back. You know what I mean? And we were like that about each other. And now Cynthia and Teresa were the only two that I had met before. Everybody else I had never seen before in my life outside of their profile picture. But it's like, Janine, I had never seen her, but I've known her for the last 5 years, and her daughter Jada, and they came from North Carolina, and Janine had been really sick, and so I was so glad to see them. I promise you, I cried. And Frankie came from Louisiana. They didn't even tell me that Frankie was coming. But Teresa and Cynthia, they brought Frankie. And they surprised me. That was my surprise. So it ended up, and then Patricia, she brought both of her sons with her. They were grown. And then Rainier, she brought her son. And I was like, and Cynthia brought her mother. So it was a lot of, it was like 20 in total with my children. It was about maybe, what you think, about 25, about 25 people total that stayed here at this hotel. And we all got along so well. The kids got together last night. They had pizza, they watched movies, they played games, and they all fell asleep. You know what I mean? Who does that? How many people can fall asleep around good morning around strangers? You know what I mean? And they listen, I got to go back to this man again, okay? I'm going to talk to them about it tomorrow. But Galen treated those young men like he was their dad or their uncle. You know what I mean? He looked out for them. If he went out and bought our children something to eat, he made sure that they ate. It just was, and I'm not saying that other people don't do that, but I was just amazed at how hands-on he was in every area of this meet and greet. Do you hear me? How hands-on he was, and oh my gosh, he was. And it just, I was like, when they were up at the pool, little Braylon, Teresa little boy, he was like, y'all go, let him get in the pool, I got him, you know. And so sure enough, he let him get in the pool, and he got him, and we didn't have to worry about him. Not that he was a problem, but he just was hands on like that. And even with my kids, and Corey is not used to not seeing mommy all the time, so he took care of it. He was like, no, we're not gonna call mommy, just let her have her time with her friends, and we'll see her later. He did. He tried so hard, y'all. I know he missed me. I missed him too. And every time he texted me, I was like, "Oh, I love you, Stay, and thank you so much." And he was like, "Babe, I love you too. And are you okay? And just have a good time. And don't worry about us." And that was just a conversation. And I promise, I felt so loved, and I was so happy this weekend. Not that my family don't make me happy, because they do. But it was a different kind of love and affection, because I don't know if they got a chance to feel it, but I felt as though my husband, the love that my husband shows, that I see in him, that I know is there, that he don't show to everybody. I hope that they were able to see that, how he cared, and how he talked to all of them, even Cynthia's mom. He just was calling her mom, and Mom, I got you. What can I do for you? And you, it just amazing. It's not like he's not that kind of person, but he's not like that with everybody. Oh, thank you, Definite Purpose. He's a special kind of guy. Now, I could bust his head to the white meat. I can talk about him. I can fuss at him, but I'm only me. I can do that, But I see what kind of man I have. I know that he's my friend. And he's not just my friend because he's my husband. He's my friend. He's my support. He's my protector. He's my bodyguard, Oh my gosh. This whole weekend, thank you guys. And the ladies that came, Rainier, I sat and talked to her. Thank you. I sat and talked to her, and it was like talking to an old friend. One that's got the hype friend, but full of knowledge and headstrong and just loving, and just, we sat and we were able to talk about anything. And Patricia was just, she's just like the sister, you know the friend that, is just there to just have a good time with you, and got you and support you, and just be there, you know what I mean. And then there's Cynthia and Teresa. Cynthia was there, just, she's always there, like, hey sissy, I got you, she's encouraging. She lets me know, it's okay to feel that way, but you can't give up now, we're not gonna give up now. And she's that person. And then Teresa is the silent, but I'm not gonna say deadly, but she's the silent partner. She's silent in her own ways, but she's there to hold us all together. And then there was Frankie. Frankie is the smallest package in the whole crayon box, okay? But she does her job. And when I say that, when it comes down to getting down to the nitty gritty, she's ready. She's about it. She don't play no stuff. But she just the sweetest pie. But don't push every button, because I promise you, she gonna stop on every one of your flows, okay? But she just like that. And then my Shoni, oh my goodness, I forgot my Shoni. My Shoni, she, my Shoni is the ride or die. She's the ride or die. She's the friend. She's the sister. She's the big sister, the little sister, the one with all the, and I said sister, all the knowledge. It just it just, she's just there. You know. And it just was like, wow. Who did I forget? Mama Shirley, which is Cynthia's mom. She kept telling me for as long as many months as I can remember, I'm coming to eat some crabs with you. I'm coming to get me some crabs, since you won't bring them to me. And she did. She came and we loved on each other and we talked to each other. She made us laugh. She put us in timeout when we needed to. But she was that mama figure in the whole group. And so who did I forget? Did I forget anybody? That's Rainier. So I think that's everybody. Rainier, Cynthia, Teresa, Frankie, Shawnee, Patricia, and the boys. Patricia, two boys, and Rainier's son, and my son. They just hung out, they laughed, they talked like young men, and they got along very well. And then my little babies, they just was themselves, and it just was one of those types of events. Each time, this is my third meet and greet. The first one was, very small. Then the next time there was more people, and then this time it was even more people. And each time it was not something that you could pretty much plan. Even though you might have said, okay, we're gonna have crabs this day, hey, how you doing? But it's just the naturalness of it when you don't have an itinerary. Because we had to love on each other at a point that if we'd have been on a strict time schedule, we would have been blocking our blessing. And so we had our come to Jesus meeting, we had our laughs, and we toured the city. Good morning, Brenda. We just had a good time. I don't know about nobody else, but I can tell you I had a good time. I enjoyed my family. I was able to have my children and my special husband with me, and my sisters from all over the world. For those of you that said you wished you could have been here, I know and I thank you. Maybe if we decide to do it again, maybe you'll be able to show up. But it was just so heartwarming for all of us. We went to my mom's house and we sat, and they were so comfortable. They were so comfortable just being at my mom's house, talking to my mom and my aunt, they didn't really want to leave. I was the one got up and was like, we gotta go, because it was I didn't even really know what time it was, but I know my children missed me, and that's why I was trying to get back. And I know my husband missed me, even though he wasn't gonna say it, but I had to go and see him. And we did. We came back and just had a good time, and we all started winding down after we ate our crabs, and then we ate cake. Um, hey, Bonita. No, that's Vicky. Hold on, let me see what y'all. I'm sure everyone else did as well. Cause you give off truth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, legal. God bless you, baby. Hey, Sadie. I can't give up now. I'm going back and reading your comments. I was adopted. Family is none to me. But just because I was adopted as well, blessed be. I was. I was adopted as well. And coming to grips with how you came here. You came here because God called you forward. You know, He called you forward. Oh, thank you, Definite Purpose. Hold on, y'all. I'm at the top looking at comments. Talk to the manager, got the whole meal comp. Is that you, Rainier? You are a great and awesome woman. Never feel guilty. You are worth it. Teach them to the kingdom. We are worthy kings and queens. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going back. Dee Dee, how you doing? She getting ready. Somebody cooking up something. I know what that's like, because I don't talk about my hubby much at work after hearing other people's stories. I totally get it. Okay. I don't know what's for dinner. Hey, how you say that? Hezzy? You got a Mother's Day pre-dinner, DD? Galen is Mr. Hospitality. Isn't that something? Oh my goodness. If I feel good. She had something good. Okay, I read that. I'm trying to find Dewana comment. She say, did I read her last comment? I don't see it, Dewana. Or did I say it and don't realize I said it? He was happy because you were happy, and us Pisces is like that. You hit Sugarfoot. Ah, you so right. mm. Thanks. Hope to come to the next meet and greet. We have a lot in common for sure. Amen. Pink as a shrimp. Hey, hey, Black. Thank you, Vicky. Same to you. You guys are such a blessing. See, my words are starting to go together for real. It is. My words are starting to go together for real. Um, Thank you, Alexandra. What's your mom's name? So, um, I don't know how other people. Karen, how are you, Karen? It's been past my bedtime. Sheesh. Yeah, huh. It's been passing. Her name is Shaniqua Tanch. Oh, my eyes are blurry. Shaniqua, how you doing, Shaniqua? You are truly blessed. Not many can wear your shoes with the hubby you have for sure, but you can give the blueprint. You know what? There's so many men out there that and women that are missing their partners because we have a preconceived notion as to how people are supposed to be. We got to know that people are not perfect, and your mate is tailor made. That means God has to mold that person to you, okay? Because life always changes. If you get a man and God has set him in a certain way, he can't be changed, okay? If you get a man that you don't want him to be set in stone, you want to be able to grow with him, okay? So you got to know that he might not have everything you need at the moment, but see, that's where balance comes in at, because where he is weak, you are strong. Where you are weak, he is strong. You know? And you have to be able to understand that. You got to know that things change. Life change. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people, when you get into marriage and you realize this person is not what I thought he would be, that doesn't mean he's not what you need. But it means that God has got to do it, because you said I do to God. You got to let him do what he needs to, because you got issues, he got issues. God got to bring both of y'all together to where y'all know how to deal with each other's issues. You got to deal with each other's issues. You got to deal with what's not right, what's got to be right, what's true, and what's your truth, and what's their truth. You know, it's just so much about it that you got to be willing to deal with. You're not going to have goosebumps and butterflies every time you see them or every time they touch you, but you got to know at the end of the day that you love and respect them. You know, you got to know at the end of the day that this is who you want to spend your life with. You got to know at the end of the day that it's not all about somebody having all the money and being able to give you everything. All that stuff can go up in flames. Okay? All of that can go up in flames. Then what do you have? You can invest in the stock market and have money, and then invest again and it goes down the toilet. But what do you have at the end of the day? I have a husband that I can talk to. He's my friend. We can laugh with each other. He don't understand me some days. I don't understand him some days. He don't like me some days. I don't like him some days. He love me and I love him too. You can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? Well, when it comes, you can talk the talk, but when you walk the walk, you got to know your footsteps are ordered. So your walk is always going to be different from somebody else's. So when you can talk the talk, but walking the walk is something you're going to need help with. Point blank and period. And we can't say always what we going to do and what we ain't going to do, okay, in life. And you can't say love will make you do stupid things. No, sometimes God says we are to love first, okay? He didn't say understand the person all the time. He said to love first, okay? He didn't say you had to understand. You didn't have to. That person has to be perfect. We serve a God who's perfect. He knows all, can do all, and sees all. He is all. But he's the image that we need to follow. Okay? He is the image that we need to follow. But you can't get to know his word unless you read his word. You can't get to know him unless you read and fellowship with him. And that is what you need before you start trying to get into an argument, not an argument, but a relationship. Yeah, because it helps you in the argument when you know him. Yes, that came out just the way it was supposed to. Before you got to know him before you get into an argument. Because when you get into an argument and you don't know him, it goes down the toilet. Yeah. When you don't believe in his word, okay, when you don't believe in his word, it'll make you do and say some things out of spite. and get back. He didn't say that you were going to, he knows we're not going to be able to follow his total law. That's why Jesus came. That is exactly why Jesus came. To atone for the sacrifice that needed to be made. He is the bridge over troubled waters, okay? He is. He is our lifeline. When I got married, my mom told me if he doesn't respect you, kill him with an axe. And play. Heck no, that is so. No, ma'am. If he don't respect you from day one, that's a red flag right there. Thank you, Miss. How are you, Miss Pitters? Good night, Soogie. She may be wise, but you don't want to give somebody that type of power over you, because the same way you got that man, you can get another one. Point blank and period. How you doing, Connor? So yeah, this was one of those weekends I enjoyed. It wasn't too much going on, but it was just enough. You know, it was a vacation for people, and it was a moment of connecting with each other. My weekend was wonderful. It's coming to a close. I wanted to check in. This is our last day. Tomorrow we will be checking out, and we will just be saying our goodbyes on tomorrow. Hey, Deshaun. And I can't say if we're going to do this again. We gotta it'll have to be something planned but not planned, you know, so we'll see. But yeah, so that's been part of my day, my month so far. um I'm gonna take it easy for the next week if I can. Yes, ma'am. Ups and downs, money, no money, whatever. Stay together. We have been together for 28 years, 22 years. I know what you mean. Amen. The purpose was fulfilled. Amen. Thank you, legal. Sorry I could not come. It's okay. I totally understand. Hey, Christina. I totally understand. Hey, life happens. It does. And sometimes, you can be like, okay, well, I got other things that means more than that. No, I'm not sleeping with all this on. I got studied up. He always whispers in your ear. That's a blessing. I hope he's saying good things. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, y'all. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Your girl is too tired right now, for real. I'm gonna go get myself straight. Happy month-long birthday. Thank you, sweets. And I am going to relax. And I thank y'all for hanging in here with me. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you to all of my sisters and their families that came out and spent time with us, fellowship with us this weekend. It was a blast, a blessing, and I thank you. Yes. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank y'all for being a blessing, and y'all be intentional, okay? Be kind to each other. Be forgiving. Have mercy, okay? Oh, you just gonna show up at my house. You better make sure Cynthia and them did that yesterday and I sure wasn't there. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Bossy Rich, Joplin, Vicky, all of the mothers out there. Y'all sleep well. God bless.